How's it going, everyone? I wanted to make a video today to talk a little bit about APA 7 formatting. Specifically, was going to talk about how to make a title page in this format, as well as share some resources that I think are really helpful and useful and easily accessible. Let's jump over into Google Chrome. So I'm just going to do a Google search for this. I'm going to do APA 7, and I'm going to do Purdue OWL, okay? So this is Purdue's resource, Purdue Online Writing Lab, and here you'll see that they have a lot of information. So this is a resource that's updated regularly. It's very thorough and very accurate, and I've been using it for a while, and the information is always very good here, okay? Now, you can see there's lots of information here on different areas of APA formatting as you're writing a paper or whatever else you might be doing. So keep this in mind for whatever you're doing as a reference for APA 7 formatting. So APA 7 has been out now since October of 2019, so that's what you should be using. There were some changes from APA 6 to APA 7, so please be aware of those. I do still see many mistakes submitted in my courses with things that are supposed to be or that are relevant to APA 6 and should be updated, so people still using that old formatting. So knowing where these resources are and being able to use them is super important, okay? So one of the things that I really like to reference when writing a student paper is if you this OWL Lab has a sample student paper that I've already pulled up here. And you can see here that they have a title page, is what we're talking about, okay? So a couple of things about this title page in APA 7. You'll see that there is no running header for a student paper. It's just a page number starting on the title page and then moving on from there. You see the pages are numbered there. And then on the title page, it has the title, which is the first thing you see on this paper. In this case, it's 4 spaces from the top of the page. It's centered and it's in bold. After that, there's an extra space, and then this is the author's name. In this case, there are 2 authors. It's first name, middle initial, and last name with no credentials at the end, okay? So in my case, I'm a nurse practitioner. I would not add NP or RN or any of those certifications that I have. I would just put first, middle, and last name. Then you're going to put your affiliation, which if you're a student, this is going to be your department as well as your university. And then the course that you're in, your instructor's name. Keep in mind, kind of a little pet peeve and also an error that you could potentially lose points for. Be sure you're spelling the name right. Sometimes, people misspell my name, and I will tell them that. And then if they keep doing it on subsequent papers, I will actually dock points. So be sure you're doing that. And then it's kind of their preferred title. So in this case, this is Dr. Richard Teeth, and then the due date of the paper. Now, the cool thing about this APA 7, this sample paper is it has all the comments here that speak to what the formatting is and what's required, okay? I'm not going to go through that right now. You guys can go through that individually. However, I did want to go through and just show you how to make one of these papers or one of these title pages. It's very simple and very easy. And this is, if you watched my last video, this is one of those places where people are missing easy points, okay? You should be able to do this in your sleep. You should make sure there are no errors on your title page. But you would be surprised how many papers I get that have errors in the title page or losing points that they really don't need to be losing, okay? So this is an empty Word document here. I am going to write the title of my paper here. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces, and I am going to write about title pages. So APA title page sample paper, that's my title. And it's not centered and it's not bolded. So I'm going to right click here. I'm going to center it. I'm going to bold it. And now that's accurate. Now I'm going to go here, 2 more spaces, and then let's say I can't remember what's supposed to go next. I will refer back to this paper, right? Okay, author's name. So I'm going to put the author's name here. Let's say that this is John L. Computer. This is a made-up name. And then this should not be bolded here. So I'm going to take the bolding away. And that's John L. Computer writing this paper. And then again, I don't remember what's next, right? Okay, so Department of English. So let's just say Department of Nursing. And then, and then my university as well. So let's just say I go to Purdue University. And that's good there. And then my course, let's say we are in Nursing 514, Intro to Advanced Nursing. And then I'm going to put my professor, let's say that my professor's preferred title is Professor James Winston. Again, I'm making this up here. This is Professor James Winston who's here. And then the due date. Let's say it's due today, which is March 26th, 2022. And now we have successfully made, oh, except I'm missing something, right? I'm supposed to have page numbers up here. In order to add a page number, I am going to come to this, and again, this is specific to Microsoft Word, which I imagine most of you are using. If you're using something different, there'll be something similar. However, we're going to hit Insert, and then we're actually going to go over here to Page Number, and we're going to want this on the top of the page, and we want it over to the right, right? And so we're going to click on this here, and it's going to show us that it's now added the page number into the header. And it's letting us potentially change that if we want to, which we don't. So we're just going to leave that alone there. I'll double click here, and now it's done. My page number is here. There's not another page at the moment, but when I come to my next page here, the page number is automatically brought over. And we've successfully made an appropriate title page for APA 7 that will not lose any points because all the required information with the proper formatting. So I hope that's helpful in making a title page. And again, this is the very first part of starting to write your paper as a student. And this is the very first part where you don't want to miss any points. So that's all I've got for you guys today. We'll see you in the next one.